The first step in the insertion of the NiteBite is to heat water to approximately 170 degrees. At that time, you will place the NiteBite into the hot water until it turns completely clear. There's already one in there that is clear, and I'm showing you how the second one is going to get clear, and then it'll be ready for insertion. Notice the opaque material getting clear, and it's a thermoplastic resin, and it's reversible, so it can be clear and then unclear depending on the water temperature or room temperature or in the patient's mouth. Once the NiteBite is clear, remove it from the water bath. You now have 2 minutes to place the NiteBite into the patient's mouth and remove it from their mouth for the first time. We will take the clear NiteBite to the patient and insert it into the patient's mouth. Please open. What you want to do is insert the NiteBite with the centering notch between the two central incisors and then press up firmly with your index fingers. We're now going to hold that in position for 2 minutes. During that time, holding in position, you can press against the gum tissue, you can just press lightly against the palate, but do not let the NiteBite move laterally, forward or back. The incisal edges will be seating directly to the bottom of the NiteBite as we watch the colors slowly change. And at the 2-minute mark, we will remove the NiteBite. So between the timer, the temperature that you take the NiteBite out of the water bath, and the color, you want to have approximately 2 minutes and the NiteBite color beginning to turn back to its opaque state. At that 2-minute mark, we're going to pull the NiteBite out once for it to clear any undercuts, and then we'll replace it back into the patient's mouth. Notice the color is starting to turn opaque. The patient is not to bite on the NiteBite. You're not to place pressure on the palate. Just let it sit passively with firm pressure on your forefingers or your thumbs, or both, to hold it in position. Now you can see how it's starting to turn opaque. So we're going to now remove the NiteBite. Notice there's a little piece of flash. We'll cut that off later. You could trim it now. And we replace the bite back in, so it goes back into the same position. And now we're going to hold it for approximately 2 more minutes and it'll be finished. Very good, Ann. Very good. I'd like you to take the NiteBite out right now with your fingers. Pull it out of your mouth, straight out of your mouth. Okay. Now put it back in. Now try to get the NiteBite out with your thumb, with your tongue or lips. Close your lips. Work against the NiteBite. She'll not get it out of her mouth. That means it will stay firm and it'll be in her mouth all night long. Now, Ann, I'd like you to tap on the NiteBite with your lower front teeth. Let's see the NiteBite when you're tapping. Tap, tap. Close on it. Now close on it. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. And back to the center. Notice you have no posterior teeth touching. Move the lower teeth as far back in your mouth as you can. And let's see your, that's backboard. There you go. And tap, tap there. And just hold your cheeks slightly apart with your fingers. Okay. Tap, tap, and let your fingers go. No posterior contact, correct, Ann?
Correct.
Okay. Notice the full impression of the NiteBite of the anteriors, particularly the centrals, of course, and most or part of the laterals, as much towards the distal as possible. Notice how thin the NiteBite is at the incisal edges of the centrals. This is key for the bite to fit inside the freeway space.